Pilot watches embody the ethos of precision, designed to provide critical information at a glance. A good pilot watch is like a reliable co-pilot on your wrist. It offers precision, durability, and functionality. Key features are high contrast dials with luminous markers for low light conditions. This Tandorio does not disappoint with its sapphire crystal, 316L stainless steel case, robust dimensions with a case diameter of 39mm and a modest lug-to-lug measurement of just 46mm. It gets a screw-down case back and crown, reliable automatic by Seiko NH35, and a 200 meters of water resistance. For $45, we are getting a value-packed watch. So quite a lot of really premium materials on this very not expensive watch at all. So 45 bucks, that's all the watch cost me, and I've left the link to the listing I got the watch from in the description below the video, so make sure to check it out if you're after a sharp price. And now let's get into a comprehensive review of this Tandorio Pilot watch. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 39mm, a lug-to-lug measurement of 46.5mm, a height of 12.1mm, and a lug width of 20mm. The weight of the watch with the cowhide strap is 90 grams. The timepiece is a classic Flieger by appearance and function. There's nothing extra and there's nothing omitted. Looking at the profile, we see a tall and lean flank, rounding the circular watch from one lug to the other. The lugs are fat and pointing downwards aggressively. The lateral brushing style is consistent. The case is free of any sharp corners and edges. The transition from flank to lug hoods is smooth and fluid. Gazing down at the watch, we see the steep curve down of the lugs. The shade of the stainless steel is not silver grey. It's a shade or two darker, not titanium looking, yet the darker hues imitate a more vintage appearance. The fixed bezel sits high on top of the case, supporting the sapphire crystal. But when I say high, I do mean it in relative terms. Considering the overall case height of just 12mm, the bezel is just tall enough for marked layering of the watch case. The chamfer is radially brushed in line with the rest of the case. On the right, we see a larger than average 6.2mm diameter screw-in crown. It's unguarded and its polished tip is the only high gloss finished element on the watch. This 6.2mm diameter allows for convenient rotation even if you're gloved. Underneath we get a screw down case back, solid with the specs on the perimeter. The cowhide leather strap is soft and subtle to the touch on the outer face. It actually resembles a go-between suede and calf leather. Incredible really that for 45 bucks we get a strap that's 3mm thick. The white stitching adds contrasting accents in line with the wide dial markings. Just below the flat sapphire crystal we have a brush rehaut piping down to the subtle sunburst of a blue dial. This is a very saturated and dark blue. Stunning really, very deep and captivating. The dial is free of any text simply because there's no space for it. It's quite a busy dial, yet utterly logical and legible. Every single marking is printed, starting with the minute chapter track on the perimeter and minute markings every 5 minutes. The internal dial or circle surrounding the pinions is the hour dial. The wide sword hands cater readability by a long minute hand stretching wide and a stout hour hand for the center dial. At 3 o'clock we get a frame date window. It's relatively large, allowing for clear date telling. At 12 o'clock we have an upward pointing arrowhead, complementing the retro style Fliegers of the mid-20th century. The luminosity on here is uncompromised. It's clingy, bright and relatively long lasting. The hands and minute numerals light up. The lume on the hands prevails though. With regards to the movement, NH35, and that is a Japanese self-winding automatic with a variance of up to 20 seconds per day, 41 hours of power reserve. It's hackable and has a proven track record in watches under the $200 to $300 price range. For 45 bucks, I feel like we're getting so much for so little. Sapphire crystal, a beautiful blue sunburst dial. Yeah, this is really good. Stainless steel and it's dark. It's not titanium, but it has that vintage look to it. I like that. Even the strap, this leather strap, which is 3 millimeters thick. This is some serious stuff. Once again, $45. Not much. So in terms of value, definitely a good buy. Anyway, I've left the link to the listing I got the watch from in the description below the video, so check it out if you're after a sharp price. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.